Right, okay, well this is an organisational assets and management matrix, which is basically looking at management and assets obviously, and it's looking at them in relation to how virtual and how physical a company may be. We've got this adapted from Warner and Ritzel 2004, and it's basically looking at each one is a different relationship between physical and virtual in the organisation. So if we just go on to the next slide. When you look at YouTube, you can see from that box matrix that it's a virtual organisation. And the benefits of being a virtual organisation will be that, first of all, you get to reduce costs because there's less physical products, less physical costs, anything like that. So because of these reduced costs, you've got increased flexibility within the marketplace. The reason you've got increased flexibility within the marketplace is because you've got a small number of staff. As we'll go on to describe later, YouTube only has 67 members of staff, which means that when any changes need to go on in the organisation, they can change very quickly because it's only got to go through a small number of people. It's got very high process efficiency. This is again related to the number of staff. Because there's a very few people, whenever there's a change needed, they can then just go on to and implement it quite quickly through the people that they've got. It's got a very unique situation in YouTube, and the members of the community are in flexible web share with YouTube. Basically, because it's a community website, there's a big integration between the company, their consumers, and basically everyone who uses YouTube. Right, we're going to be looking at social informatics now, which, carry on. It's basically the interaction between people, information and technology within the organisation as a whole. As you can see with this big whole diagram here, the big circle being YouTube and everything else working inside YouTube being people, the information and technology, and the degree of the success of YouTube as a whole is related to how well all these three different aspects integrate within the one organisation. And it's all to do, it has a lot to do with the security, marketing and quality, and all, as I say, all of the integration between them influences that. So if we just move on now.